Pet item at QVC. It's customer top rated. It was invented by a woman who was a volunteer at Pet Rescues, where she was the dog walker. And the leashes and collars that they had there were not to what she felt was benefiting the dog. She invented this. It's a harness lead. It's different than other harnesses that you can buy in that most harnesses actually encourage your dog to pull more. This will not do that. It will also not encourage your dog to pull away from you and thus choking its neck. It's so comfortable. It's easy to put on. It's one size fits most, although there are two different sizes you can buy depending on how long of a leash portion you want.
Correct.
A lead portion.
Yes.
But here's Kylie, and she's going to tell you exactly what this is. Our choices are on my arm.
Right. Three great colors. You can choose
the reflective orange, which is always the most popular because you can see it at night when you're walking your dog at night. We have black, and we have the one that's called red and purple. There are also two sizes. Small and medium is for dogs under 40 pounds. If you have a dog over 40 pounds, get the medium large. But again, one size will fit all dogs because they're totally adjustable. It depends on how long of a lead you want.
That is correct.
To hold on to. Okay.
And you can see it positioned on the dog right here. So this is different than other harnesses because one, it's made from the same material that they make dock line out of. So super strong but silky soft.
And it's not a tough, scratchy rope,
not
nylon rope.
All.
It's very
feels
soft.
Lovely against their skin. It's not going underneath that armpit area, so it's not going to cause chafing. Actually, all the tension is not around the neck, so they could still wear their collar. So if the dog were to pull, what happens, Carolyn, is it actually tightens gently around the barrel of the body.
Right here.
See this disc moving, that will move up and down, and what it does is it encourages your dog to slow its pace naturally. So this is great if you have dogs that pull. It's great if you have dogs that back out of leads, and it's perfect for dogs that walk beautifully that you just want a little bit more control.
So no choking, no encouraging to, it's not bracing here and they're pulling against it. It's very comfortable for the dog. Your dog cannot escape from this, which is very important if you have a newly rescued dog, and also will not choke. Okay, so let's run over here to the doggies.
Yes, and show how to put it on.
We have Raven and Voodoo here today. Here's Kelly Hughes, Dan's lovely wife. Oh, and there's Dan. Oh,
I know.
The dogs are like, oh, here comes Daddy.
Here he is. Here he is.
So let's show. This is Voodoo.
This is Voodoo.
So he's the bigger of the two, and
He's
we're going to show. It's on Raven right now, so you can see how it's comfortable. It's nothing around her neck. She can still wear her collar. Her leash is not attached to a collar, and you're not pulling around her neck. And it's very easy to put on. So let's put one on Voodoo.
Yes, so when you get this home, you'll see it's one piece. There's a circular part here with a little keyhole in the center as well. Now what you want to do is take this, you're going to slide this right over top of the dog's head, and you want to line up that keyhole right in the center of his body here. Now what makes this completely adjustable is these two rubber stops here.
Okay.
So you move these to really fit your dog in particular. We have this ready to go for Voodoo here, and the key is you want to make sure these rubber stops are in line with that back leg.
Okay.
So they're perfect for him, and once you do this once, you really never have to do it again. So the rest of it's going to wrap right underneath the barrel of his chest, and then this part where the keyhole comes into play, you're going to stick that handle up through, pull that up, bring the rubber disc up through as well. We'll try not to get his fur, and then slide that down, and you can adjust it to fit him.
Right. So see, it's around his chest and his belly under here.
Exactly.
And so this is, now let's walk the dog so you can see how he cannot pull.
No.
Kelly, do you want to do it? So go ahead, Kylie. So
he's watching his daddy now. He's like, I am not moving. Go ahead. Go in. Good boy.
So if you have a dog that likes to walk you and pulls or is not really well trained on a leash, they can't do that as well here. They're not going to pull away from you or pull you down the street. They're also not going to choke themselves.
That is correct. And the great thing is what I love, so all of that pressure isn't around his neck. We can move this freely, and it's very comfortable for him because remember, made from the same material that they make dock line out of, super silky, smooth, and soft. So no pressure around the neck, and it's encouraging him to slow his pace when he pulls up, because what you'll see is this disc will rise and it'll just tighten gently around that barrel on him. That's it.
All right, so Kelly, do you mind taking it off of Raven so we can see? So when you take it off, you just loosen it a little bit.
Yes, you'll pull the disc all the way up to the top, which Kelly will do right there. And then you're going to slide that disc through.
300 orders, by the way. These are very popular.
And right over top of the dog's head.
Okay. And ta-da. And so these dogs are not wearing collars, but your dog's collar is not affected.
Not
so
at all.
you can leave your dog's collar on, your dog's bandana, your dog's tags, whatever. This is something that goes on and off easily over their head. Now watch Kelly's putting it back on. You simply put it over their head, loop it around behind their legs.
Bring that disc right through and then adjust it when it's on them.
Slide it to adjust it, and ta-da.
Perfect.
This is better than the harnesses that are out there.
The harnesses, there's so many dogs that, we call them Houdini dogs.
That's true.
That can back out of a harness.
Yeah.
And they're usually bigger dogs that pull. With this, it negates that completely. It's so much more comfortable. Lisa, when she walks dogs, she's walking 4 and 5 and 6 at a time.
And that's Lisa right there on that video, but Lisa has walked thousands and thousands of dogs.
All
body
shapes and
types,
sizes.
yes, all body shapes.
Right.
And she didn't have one universal solution, so she created it. This will fit any size dog, any shape dog, and if you have those problem areas where they pull or they back out, this is going to help you.
And it's terrifying when your dog gets out of its leash and runs down the street.
Right.
And especially if it's a new rescue dog who doesn't know you or where it lives and it's gone.
Or sometimes if I get out of my leash, Kelly will panic.
This will fit Dan, by the way, we tried it.
10 pounds and bigger.
But we are
dogs,
very busy. Again, your choices are the pink and blue, sorry. Is that what it's called? Pink
the red and purple.
Red and purple. That's on Raven right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Voodoo's wearing the orange. That is the one that's reflector at night. So that one's always very popular.
And that shows up really well.
It does.
And so if you're walking your dog at night, like I know a lot of you do, and then we also have it for you in black. I have dogs that range in weight from 10 pounds up to 85 pounds at my house, and these work on all of my dogs.
Yep.
I do as well.
So-
I have 4 dogs at home, 2 greyhounds, a pug, and an English bulldog, and this is a universal fix. So from 16 pounds all the way up to 90 using the same leash.
So again, one more time, we have a few seconds left. Let's show how to put it on and take it off. So it's a matter of seconds, and once you get it adjusted to fit your dog, you don't have to keep readjusting it every time. It just pops on and off.
Exactly. Right over top of his head, there's a keyhole in the back, which I'll show you up front. You want to line up with the back. The legs, rubber stops are what's moving and adjusting for your dog. Right underneath his belly, and then up through that keyhole. And that's it. It's that simple. And once you do it once, you're good to go.
And your dog will thank you because you're not pulling them by their neck or wearing an uncomfortable harness. Kelly, thank you so much. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Voodoo. Good dog.
I would never embarrass Kylie because she's a dear friend. Kylie got her first on-air kiss.
I did.
From this guy.
handsome gentleman right
Oh,
here.
look.
That's okay. I got kisses from
Not today, young lady. Steal my dog from me.
Aren't they great? All right, thanks so much, you guys. Stay in the ordering process. We're busy for these. They are customer top rated, and they are a fabulous product for dogs of any shape and size. All right, thanks. We are now going to get ready to remind you of our today's special value, which we'll have another presentation a little bit later today, but over 22,000 have been ordered just in our show this morning. That many in this show? Good heavens, wow. 34,000 on the day, 22,000 in the